There's a bunch of people going around and saying that there's an MMO loneliness epidemic or something like that, where people are playing MMOs and they are lonely. I mean, are you really playing these games just by yourselves? You're not having friends play with you? Because that's all I did. I gaslit my old friends into playing games with me because I was like, don't you miss me? Don't you want to play with me? Don't you want to bond together while playing Final Fantasy 14? And it worked. But of course, we do live in a world where people are isolated. We live in a world where things are constantly happening. The world is spinning. The world's falling apart. Governments are collapsing. Everything's on the rise. Inflation, pain, torment, suffering. And all we want to do is play our video games. But it's really hard when there's no one around for you to network with. And the wonderful thing about MMOs, I thought, was that you could actually connect and network and make friends. I've never had issues with making friends with people on the internet, but maybe it's just because I'm an outward and bubbly and bona fide crazy person. But that's why you're watching these videos. It's because you love me. But I recently came across someone who is now part of my Discord who was talking about this, and it was a huge discussion for one day, because the constant Twitter feed cycle, things only matter for a day unless it's someone getting canceled or someone said something offensive, and then it goes on forever. If it's people just suffering, it's kind of okay, on to the next one. Everyone's suffering, continue. But the one thing I did when I saw this person was saying that they did not have anyone to play Final Fantasy 14 with, and they were just kind of doing it by themselves, and it was fun, but it was lonely. I said, do you want to join my Discord? Do you want to play with us? And lo and behold, on the next stream, they hopped in. They're like, hi, I'm that person that you invited. And now they're here. They're here all the time. They're constantly chatting. They leveled up their summoner to level 50. They're a scholar now because we need healers in the Sheba clan on Kraken. And I'm confused on why that's not a thing all the time. Why can't people just say, hey, I liked playing with you in this dungeon. I like playing with you in this raid. Can I continue playing with you? Can I add you as a friend? Can we talk? Do you have a Discord or whatever? Can I add you on Twitter or Instagram or something? The idea that we're playing these games where we have to play with other people in order to complete the game, and we are failing to actually connect with people on any kind of deeper basis other than, hey, thanks for doing the thing. I don't know if it's just the idea hasn't come across people where it's like, you can actually, message people and say, hey, I had fun playing with you. Do you want to continue playing? Do you want to continue doing dungeons? Do you want to party up? Like, isn't that the entire basis of partying up is, I want to keep playing with you. I enjoyed that. I would like to do that more. Please, let's do that more. I've had that in WoW. I've already added a couple people in WoW just because I had fun playing a dungeon with them one time and they added me. And guess what? I'm not great at WoW. It's definitely different than Final Fantasy 14. It's a whole different game. It's a whole different ball field. It is going from Vietnam to Japan. Totally different thing. Totally different. Which, it also adds up because you go from pandas to elf girls and dragon girls. I didn't think that would add up, but it did. The idea that there is a loneliness epidemic is known to everyone all around the world. Okay, there's always something going on about the male loneliness epidemic. Females are lonely, millennials are lonely, old people are lonely, young people are lonely. Have we ever considered that maybe it's just because we have failed? We have failed as human beings to realize that we can network with people outside of the phone. I can go out and just make a joke and laugh with someone, talk with someone for a second in any kind of deli and in any bodega, because I'm in New York. You have to say bodega, otherwise they treat you like you're a criminal. And that's networking. I can go to the coffee shop and I can network and make friends. Maybe we're just so chronically online that those kinds of regular human interactions are foreign. Maybe people do need to go outside and touch grass, or maybe people just need to realize that it's not that hard to network with people as long as you put yourself out there and say, hey, I would like to do more stuff with you. Then maybe you talk to people, maybe you communicate, maybe you laugh, share some jokes, and then you make friends. That's what we've done in my Discord community. That's what I've done in my Twitch community. That's why I'm very happy. I can get 10 to 20 to 25 people to come in and watch a stream and support me and support what I do as a wrestler, support myself as a content creator, as a Twitch streamer, as an overall entertainer, and as a future hot girl, just saying. And we all can laugh and have a good time. Everyone hops into my chat. Everyone is from different states, different countries, and we all feel bonded. Of course, it's kind of trauma bonded through me because I'm a cataclysmic experience that you have to live with. But they still feel together. They're always talking in the Discord, talking about the food, talking in voice chat. It feels like a growing community, but you have to put yourself out there. The loneliness epidemic, of course, is a real thing, and there's the MMO loneliness thing, right, sure. But at the end of the day, it's also on you to overcome that. You have to overcome these weird little insecurities that you have with being alone and being unable to try to reach out. And of course, not everyone is going to want to network with you and reach out and play. But there are people like me, and there's people like in my Twitch chat, in my Discord, that, again, we have a growing Final Fantasy 14 community now. We have the Shiba clan on Kraken, on Dynamis. You can come, you can apply, you can hang out with us. We play at least once a week. We have people playing all the time, and we had more people, and we got more people for the streams. I'd play it all the time. I would, and I'd play with all you guys, and I would talk with you in voice chat. I would talk with you. We'd talk about dungeons. We talk about real life. We talk about all that stuff, because at the end of the day, I believe anyone can be a friend, whether it's online or whether it's IRL. I'm not someone who is so ambivalent to the idea that you can sit there and that you can have friends with people that you've never met before, except through text or through voice chat. I've had them. One of them is my friend Nicola, who lives in the UK. She's a beautiful human, beautiful soul, and if she was here right now, I'd marry her. But God knows I've seen her maybe twice or 3 times IRL. And I've known her for like 18 years. It doesn't matter what kind of format you're communicating with, as long as you're a human being in the communication. As long as you bare your soul and talk to people. And you're real. That's what friendships are, you know? Like, there was pen pals back in the day, right? You didn't see someone for a long time, but they didn't say, oh, that's not really a friend. You just write to them every once in a while. It's like, yeah, but I spill my deepest, darkest secrets with these people, and I share and I bond with them on a level that I don't do with most of you people, because most of you people are NPCs in real life. You're all boring. You're not multifaceted. You're bland. I want to have nice thing. I want to get rich. I want to die. And that's it. That's how most people operate. They want the nice things. They don't have any fun thoughts on life. They don't like silly things just because it's silly things. They're stereotypes of stereotypes, and they think they're original. And they're not. What I've been enjoying is getting to know people in my Twitch streams. I've been enjoying getting to know people through Twitch, through Final Fantasy 14, through Magic, through pro wrestling, through World of Warcraft. I've networked with more people in the last 6 months than I've networked in the last year and a half when I was in Japan. You're only lonely because you're letting yourself be lonely. And I feel like if you work hard and if you really try, you can go out there and find a community that you can vibe with. Preferably not one that's like a Nazi community or a communist community or something like that, you know, maybe not that, but, you know, something within a hobby, something within whatever. And if you don't have a place to go to, and if you don't know who to share your hobbies with, as long as it's not weird, like if it's some real weird Rule 34 shit, again, maybe keep that one to yourself. But you have to have other hobbies, right? But you can come into my Discord, you can come into my chat, you can come into my show, and I will talk with you about these things, and I will explore these things. I will happily do that because I want people to feel a part of something, and I love bringing people together, and I love learning things. That's what's great about this life, is that you get to learn, live, breathe, and experience before you die. And I'd like to do that with all of you. I would. It's truly one of the great joys of being able to sit here and communicate with you through a camera, is that I love communicating, I love entertaining, and I love you for who you are. I love what you do. And I want to continue learning, I want to continue playing, and I want to continue doing stuff with everyone. And I want you to enjoy what I enjoy, you know? And I want to create for you. And maybe that can be something that we can all share, is my idiocy and the things that I make are something that we all can consider a hobby. I think that the loneliness epidemic is real. I'm not going to deny people feeling lonely or cut off from society. Whether it's the male loneliness epidemic, if it's females being lonely. I don't like that we live in a world where it's so easy to shut down other people for feeling isolated and depressed, and we can say, well, it's because men are sexist, because women treat men like shit. It's maybe we are so cut off because we love to do one thing, and it's talk shit through these things. course, we have to have our phones. It's been forcibly integrated through the technological advances and the government changes and all that shit. But at the end of the day, I can sit here, I can look you in the camera, I can sit with you in a voice chat, and I can talk with you. And I'm just some dude. I'm a dude who's done some crazy things to his body, her body, whatever body. I don't fucking know. And I can go through these changes with you all because I'm a real human being and I'm not some fake influencer trying to sell you a product. I'm just trying to sell you something that's free. I'm trying to sell you a community that wants nothing from you, but it's just to hang out and laugh, have a good time, and of course, give me a view every single day on twitch.tv/secureway or kick.com. I don't care. Pick one. I don't give a shit. But we're all in this together. I just want you to know that if you feel alone playing video games and you feel alone playing MMOs, you're not alone. You're not. There's a community for you, and maybe it could be this one. And if not, hope you find it. You're only alone if you let yourself be alone. It's a wide, crazy world with a lot of people in it. There's always going to be someone there for you. Always. But that's why I'm the filthy casual king. I'm the god of casuals, even. I would say I'm the best looking as a male or as a woman. I have the best dog, who's over here doing nothing. I have the best snake. I have the best hair. I have the best personality. And I will see you all in the next video, especially if you did enjoy it and you want to continue being a part of this weird, strange little community. I think that we are going to grow. We're going to do fantastic. I've seen my angel numbers. I've seen some zeros. I've seen some sevens, and I've seen some fives. And I think we're going to be just fine, twin. Twin, we're going to be fantastic. But if you did enjoy yourself, please drop a subscription right down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and comment if you've ever really felt lonely playing video games, how you've overcome it, or if you just play with friends in real life. What are your experiences with loneliness? Because we've all felt it. And if you haven't felt it, you're a fucking liar. And if you're going to lie to me, at least kiss me in the mouth first. My name is AKIRA. I'll see you on the next video. I'm going to go walk the dog because he's glaring at me. Bye-bye. I just want you to know that I love you. I'm live. Fuck.